Ooh, you already seen the title, guys. Gene Munster says Tesla shares have some upside potential. And man, if y'all are anything like me, you know I love Tesla stock. Man, it's one of the best stocks in the stock market, guys. So let's talk about it. If you're new around here, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for me. And go down and use my links in the description if you want. Links in the description, sorry. If you want to help support my channel, I'll leave them all posted down there. Let's get right into it.
The losing streak and the tech-heavier NASDAQ leading the gains, climbing more than 1%. Oil, by the way, finishing lower for the day. Crude and world benchmark Brent hitting their lowest levels in nearly a year. And there's more action in the after hours right now. Broadcom jumping after beating estimates for the quarter. The company also resuming its stock buyback and upping its dividend by 12%. Those shares up nearly 3.5% right now. And then DocuSign with a big move, shares surging, though off its highs of the aftermarket after earnings. And
all the Kathy stocks running, y'all. Kathy Wood, shout out to Kathy Wood. A lot of people don't like her, man, but I think she's on to something as far as long-term growth stocks go anyway. The big question will be, a lot of those stocks survive this recession or not.
Revenues beat expectations. The company also saying sales could come in above expectations for the current quarter. DocuSign shares up 8% right now. Now, Tesla is hitting the brakes as of late. Shares falling this morning on reports its Shanghai plant would cut shifts and delay hiring as well. The stock recently clawing back some losses, but over the last three.
That's okay. She can come on down. They're doing some layoffs and they're freezing factories and stuff. Man, bring this stock on down, boy. I will gladly buy some up for like 130, 140, 150. Let's go.
Months, it's down 40%. For more, let's bring in Loop Ventures.
Year to date, it's down 51%, guys. Matter of fact.
Gene Munster, a man we'd often turn to for talk on Tesla. I think maybe, Gene, we'll start off with a broader question.
Pretty popular.
Has Tesla now fallen by enough to make it attractive?
Gene Munster.
Yes, I think it has. It's not investment advice. It is just my view that this is an opportunity, I think, for the long haul. And Dom, I would kind of paint this frame the picture of what's happened here. Is it's been a vortex around reports today from Bloomberg about production cuts in China, about how much Elon's time is being spent with Twitter, and that's being a distraction. And I think what is being, missed here is what some of the facts are. And this comes to the opportunity here. And I'll start with some of the near term. And I'm reluctant to use the word facts because many that is often disputed. But we do know that Tesla is discounting in China and they're discounting in the U.S. And in China.
Oh, you hear that, guys? Yeah, they're doing discounts in the U.S. and China. So you'll be able to get you as off an actual Tesla for pretty cheap, not just the stock. But I care more about the stock than I do the actual cars as far as buying them goes anyway. I'd rather buy the stock than buy the car.
Tesla's deliveries for the month of October, they report this, the China Passenger Car Association reports these numbers. These are hard numbers. Was up 32%. It was up 90%, the numbers that came out today. People looked past it because the other broader headlines was the Bloomberg story. But that compares to the broader numbers in China being down 6%.
Tesla China sales bouncing back due to discounts, guys. People in China are actually buying Teslas. Keep in mind, too, guys, there's a lot of competition for EV market for Tesla in China. You got, Xpeng, you got Li Auto, you got NIO, like all these really big car companies in the EV space that are just really big competitors for Tesla. And it's still, proven to be the best cars with the best value, guys. They're, it's just the brand has a moat, guys. I'm trying to tell you. And if you're anything like Warren Buffett, I know he wouldn't invest in the stocks. He would think it's overvalued. But one thing he does preach on is invest in companies with a good moat, a good solid brand around it. Tesla is that company, guys. Tesla has that moat. They got that deep trench around them that you can't break free of it. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like the Apple. Like Apple's got that moat too. You know what I'm saying? Like you want companies like that.
For the month of November. So China, Tesla's gaining share. So Dom, I think these concerns that we've seen more recently, I think are largely overblown. I actually think that the delivery numbers are going to be okay. And longer term, I think Tesla sets up in a good position relative to other car makers.
Gene, when you say over the long term, that there's a certain amount of patience some investors will have for this to play out. And I would say that it doesn't seem that there's been as much rumbling from the Tesla shareholder base because of the halving of market value over the course of 2022. How much time do you think investors will give them for this thesis of market superiority to play out?
Well, you probably lose a quarter of them if they don't deliver on what will be the expectations for the December quarter, because, of course, they had a slight miss in September, and they talked about some logistics that have pushed those deliveries into December.
That's the biggest concern, at least for short-term investors in Tesla, is that they had a slight miss last quarter, and looking forward to this quarter, they're expected to probably have a slight miss again, but because things have gone in China with the shutdowns and stuff, but long term, guys, the production, they're building new factories all the time, new gigafactories too at that. So long term production should just ramp like crazy. They're expecting like a 50-60% year-over-year growth on this company, bullish case. So if they do that, man, it's off to the races.
So it's a little bit of a show me story. So to answer your question is that if I'm wrong and deliveries do show some softness, I think that you're going to see an exodus from at least part of this base. I think you will see people continue to believe.
The long plan is to have 3% of the 2.5 trillion market by 2023. The 2023 market cap will be 875 billion. Revenue at 155 billion by 2024. Okay, well, that's not bad, guys. And so there's a target for it right there. So they're giving you what they expect. So I'm gonna cut it short, guys. I don't want to watch the whole video. Just something to keep in mind with Tesla that has got long-term potential, and they're giving you the targets for what to expect. And keep your eye on the quarterly report coming up soon, because that's going to be the big factor that decides a lot of what happens to Tesla in the short term. Expect more downside in the short term, but long term, guys, this thing's a banger. I'll be definitely picking up a lot of this stock, guys. But nothing I say is financial advice, so do what you feel is best for you. Anyways, guys, quick little video about Tesla. I got to talk about Tesla every time I get a chance to. Leave a like and subscribe down there if you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later, guys.